Before We Fall, a novella. Chapter 1, Hannah. One of the best parts of my day is taking my shoes off. Having been running around the ER and seeing patients for hours, I love that feeling. The second best part is the chilled Paquito Moscato waiting in my fridge. Today was a tough one at the hospital. We lost 2 patients, and I couldn't help but think about it as I sipped my wine. Both men in their mid-20s came in with multiple gunshot wounds. By the time they arrived at the ER, we couldn't do anything for them. A drug bust went wrong, and our hospital crawled with cops and DEA agents trying to question the dying men. I know it's their job, but I still hate that our patients' last moments were full of imposing and unkind faces. I've been told repeatedly that I'm too soft and caring and that the ER isn't the place for me. My shy and introverted personality doesn't help, that's for sure. I'm sometimes surprised that I survived medical school, although not as surprised as my father, who thought I'd break the first time I got negative feedback. I love proving him wrong. My goal is to do so at every opportunity. What people need to realize is that I am made for the ER. When it's time to get to work, I go into a weirdly calm state, almost like I'm on autopilot. I'm the most tranquil and confident I've ever been. Most people don't understand it, but I'm lucky my best friends fully understand how my brain functions. Because I have such great friends, I can cope with having a shitty father. Sighing, I put down my empty glass and turn on the news. The screen comes to life with images of men and women dressed in dark clothes with DEA written on the backs of their jackets, and my empty apartment fills with the news anchor's voice. In today's news, the local police, in coordination with the DEA, recovered 15 pounds of drugs and several cases of illegal weapons in a joint operation. I turn it off. I've had enough of hearing about drugs and guns tonight. Over the last few years, we've seen more and more drug overdoses and gun violence victims in our hospitals. For a moment, I consider trying to find something else to watch, but I give up and wander through my apartment to my bedroom. I'm beat, and the wine has me tired. I figure I might as well go to sleep while I can. Chapter 2, Hannah. The ringing of my phone breaks through my sleepy brain. Flopping around, I find it half under my pillow. I blink the sleep from my eyes, glaring at the screen. Who the hell's calling me at 4 a.m? I'm not on call and have today off, so it shouldn't be the hospital. My heart skips as my eyes adjust to my phone's blinding light. Hello? Hannah? What do you want, Marshall? I need you to take some time off from work. His dry, pretentious tone puts me on edge. Are you insane? Why? What's going on this time? I'm working on a case and there's the potential for some collateral damage. I need you to disappear for a bit. You're out of your damn mind. I told you the last time you did this not to call me again. You never talk about me, so no one knows I exist. This time is different. I wish you would take this seriously. I can tell he's annoyed with me, but I don't give a damn. Remember the last time you lied about everything and the whole situation was because you wanted me to quit my job? God forbid people find out you have a daughter. I'm tired of telling you, Marshall. Don't call again. Hannah, listen. I know I've messed up in the past. With many things, especially with your mom and your job, but this is serious. The investigation is getting dirty, and I need you to be safe. You might hate me, but you're still my kid. I pause. Something in his tone makes me believe him enough that I'm cautiously optimistic about the validity of the situation. Fine. I believe you. But Marshall, if this isn't real, we will never talk again. Got it? Yes. His voice is softened from the droll district attorney voice he uses to what I imagine a caring father would sound like. Tell me what's going on. I can't say much, but... Well, have you seen the news about the recent drug operations with the locals and DEA? Yes. I decided not to mention that I worked to keep one of the drug dealers alive, not but 8 hours ago. It turns out it's connected to another case the DEA has been on for years. We're working with them to investigate. The guy they think is in charge is nasty. He's a known drug and weapons importer and is a suspect in several ongoing murder investigations. They can't link him to anything, though. This is why I need you to take me seriously and take some time off. He will come for you if he finds out you're my daughter. How would he find that out? You said you'd make sure no one would know you had a lesbian for a daughter. You erased me from your life years ago when I came out, and you decided to run for DA. Remember? Jesus, Hannah, I'm not getting into this with you right now. Just work with me here. I'm trying. A small pang of guilt goes through me. Don't apologize to him, I tell myself, feeling tears of frustration sting my eyes. The silence stretches. Hannah? What do you want me to do? Go on vacation. I need you out of the city for the next few months while we investigate further. No, I love my job and I'm not going anywhere. Figure something else out and call me back when you have a better option. Hanging up, I collapse into my bed and let the sobs break free. I hate talking to my father. He always makes me feel ashamed and guilty for who I am and what I do. It's moments like these that I miss my mom and her support. It's been 5 years since she passed from cancer, and I still miss her daily. She and my father were complete opposites. I have no idea what she saw in him because he's never been anything but downright mean to me, not to mention his negative reaction when I told him I like women. I'll never forget the look of disappointment on his face. It hasn't been the same between us since that day almost 15 years ago. He's never made an effort to be involved in my life, and anytime my mom tried to talk to him about it, he would tell her how ashamed he was of me and how I would ruin his chances of advancing his career. He will never understand how painful it was growing up with a parent that disowns who you are. My sobs subside as I lay in bed. I soon find myself dozing back to sleep, my head full of DEA agents, memories of my mother, and my father's disappointed voice echoing through my dreams.